Let's go to the US. A whole lot of dysfunction there. First time in their history, of course, that the House has voted out the Speaker, the Republican Speaker, of course, Kevin McCarthy. He's vacated his spot. This was a group led by a Trump ally, Matt Gaetz. What happens here now? Because obviously they've got to get a new Speaker. And there was some talk, I think it's been ruled out this afternoon, but there was some talk that even Donald Trump could end up, or certainly was being spoken of, as a potential Speaker.
Yeah, we'll talk about the lunatics taking over the asylum. This is a very sad day for America. So the Republican rebels have a point. America's spending is just wildly out of control. Joe Biden is not increasing defence spending, but every other part of spending is crazy. The American debt is 33 trillion US dollars, 120% of their GNP, and it's just going up and up and up and up. Congress keeps voting to spend money, but won't vote to raise the money to cover it. And as a result, America is just getting deeper and deeper into debt. However, the Republicans have a narrow majority in Congress, and for their own members to vote against the Speaker means that he's been thrown out. Well, that just means the House of Representatives can do no business now. And, within a month, the emergency funding provisions run out, and the House will either have to accept a compromise deal like the one that the Kevin McCarthy had with the White House and the Senate to keep spending going, or it will have to shut down the government. And one of the nastiest elements of this is influenced by Donald Trump. The House Republicans, even in the deal that McCarthy negotiated, said no new spending for Ukraine. We'll keep the money going, but only in exchange for no new spending for Ukraine while this emergency provision is in place. Now, the bottom line of all this is that this is historic dysfunction at the heart of American government. And we've got a terrible Democratic Party and a pretty crook Republican Party. And, it just, the whole world depends on American strategic certainty. And it's hard to see how they're going to give us nuclear submarines. It's hard to see how AUKUS goes ahead. It's hard to see how anything happens while this dysfunction is there. I think the Republicans are risking their majority. It could lead to the triumph of the left again in American politics.
Oh, good Lord, Greg, that's the last thing we need. I'll have to leave it there tonight. Thank you, Greg.